I'm David Vaele, and I was the director and production designer for White Power.
My name is Reece Delamere. I was the producer and the first AD on the graduate film White Power.
For me, what sparked my interest in coming to JMC, I had been doing some freelance videography for a little bit, and I wanted to upskill, and I liked the flexibility that JMC had to offer.
I ended up at JMC because I'd always had a bit of an interest in telling stories. I used to write a little bit and stuff like that, but I never had the knowledge or the means to kind of put it into action. And my partner was the one who actually introduced me to JMC. And we come down for the open day, and we got to see a lot of stuff in action. Like they had the studio set up, they had all the equipment and everything like that, and I was pretty hooked from there. So it was a bit of a no-brainer.
With White Power, I think it was really important for me to promote a message that I felt was reflective of my own experience. For me, it was the fact that the storyline was about the islander that believed that his issues had more to do with things that were outside of his control, and his way out of it was always blaming other people rather than taking ownership of his own life. And why that resonates with me, because I'm very similar in the nature that I've always tried to take ownership over my life decisions, and I just wanted to make sure that the viewer that saw it can always believe that you still have the power to make choices in your life that have a positive outcome.
I think my greatest learning experience from the aspect of being a producer and first AD on White Power was how important accountability is. In the terms of accountability, it also relates back to the film. Solfati doesn't want anything to do with his own actions. He doesn't want to take accountability for what he's doing. He wants to blame it on the next man. He wants to blame it on the white man. He doesn't want to do it. Having that real life experience with the accountability during the production of White Power, I found myself being able to relate to Solfati with the issues that he's having, trying to find a job, trying to just get through the world as himself.
Welcome to the 2024 Martini Awards.
I think more than anything else, I said this to my sister at the last day of our shoot, was that I was just so proud to be in a film with my own family, because for me it's a memory and a keepsake that I can take with me, that I can show my kids and their kids.
Shout out Dave, obviously. I've worked on every major project with Dave, and I will continue to for the rest of my career.
It's a fantastic feeling to win a Martini Award. It's nice just to be acknowledged, but it's super nice just to know that the work that me and Dave put in, specifically Dave, has been recognised, because we worked ourselves to the absolute bone. Picked up multiple roles, and we had a field day doing it, but it was super intense. It was a lot.
And I think one thing that's worked well for us over all the time that we've been here at JMC, we've always planned for the worst. And not to say you don't expect the best, but you always plan for the worst and create contingencies to get yourself out of it. This one will go up against my other Martini Award that we won from last year.
If I could give any bit of advice to my younger self, it would be just put your hand up for everything. The more people you know, the more projects you're on, the more you learn, the more you get to collaborate, the further you can climb that ladder.
I think you want to know first up whether or not that you're willing to put in the hours it takes to be a good filmmaker. And I'm not saying that you need to have work at 100 miles an hour, I think, but you still need to have at least some level of work ethic, that you're able to be resilient enough to work through stuff that you're uncomfortable with.
But with that amount of work and that kind of workload, it was just so rewarding. It was so good to have it done. It was so awesome to see it finished. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a big job, eh?